This is the exact strategy that I used on TikTok Shop Affiliate to make over $106,000 profit in just 1 month. I'm going to try to keep this as short as possible. So, one product, videos, and lives. That's it. I see a lot of people who are just focused on videos, who are ordering a bunch of free samples, and it's just an excuse to get free stuff. Get over it. I see a lot of people who are going live for just one product and they're not using videos. There's actually one person who made a video for one product that made $50,000 in one video. And I said to him, bro, for the love of God, please listen to me. Please, 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 just go live. He didn't go live. And 2 months later, he said, the biggest mistake that I've made on TikTok Shop is being complacent. Yeah, dude, I literally told you, go live and you didn't. So please heed this advice. This strategy is going to make it super accessible for anybody. Not everybody's going to do a six-figure month, but it makes it more accessible than any other strategy, in my opinion. I'm not going to be that guy to say, my strategy is the only way and everybody else is super stupid and like bottom of funnel is trash and AI. Like, generally speaking, if you want to make money, be in the content for videos. That's a conversation for another day. But I'm going to explain a little bit about videos and lives so that you understand why this strategy is so important. And this is why, in my experience, the top 1% of affiliates do this. So videos is top of funnel and live streams are bottom of funnel, meaning videos are basically the awareness campaign. You can create a video and if it's really good, it'll reach millions of people and they might not decide to buy from that video, but now they've seen the product and they understand what it is. They just weren't fully sold on it. What live streams does is it's a redistribution of viewership from those videos into just a pool of viewers at a given time in a live stream. So if there's a product which is going super, super, super viral on videos and nobody else is going live and you go live, there's a good chance that you're going to have a lot of viewers because a lot of people like have it in their cart. If you look at a product, I think there's a way that you could tell on TikTok. It'll say like 37,000 people have this in their cart. So they're literally just like waiting for that extra step for you to basically just give them a little bit of scarcity, urgency, or social proof saying, there's only so many left in this live stream. It's $10 off to what you would get this otherwise. Get it now before it sells out. That's generally speaking all that people need to go ahead and make that purchase. So the reason why one product, videos, and lives is so crazy is because people can go from a video into a live stream. And so the reason why I did, $106,000 profit in 1 month is because I had viral videos for my cat litter box and I was also going live on the same cat litter box so that when millions of people were seeing my videos for the litter box, they would see my little profile picture that it was blinking red that they could touch on my profile picture and go into my live stream. So they know what the product is. They heard me give an entire spiel about it. They just, didn't decide to buy it yet. And then I could just push them over the edge with the live streams. So that's why live streams is bottom of funnel. People have already seen it and they just need that extra step. Videos is top of funnel because maybe they're seeing it for the first time. It's more awareness of the product. It's really, really simple. So what I would do is I would go onto Calodata. A lot of people use daily virals. Personally, I haven't checked it out yet. Maybe it's good. I know the guy who created it is a super smart guy. I actually had a Lion's Mane video that he recreated last year that did better than mine, and it was literally the same video. And I remember being like, dang, that sucks. But yeah, he's a great creator. He's made a bunch of money, so I'm sure he knows what he's doing. I'm sure that's a great platform. But basically, I just looked on Calodata. I saw another person was doing the litter box and that they were making a lot of money. And I was like, okay, he's making over $100 an hour. I'm going to try that. So I got it and I put in a ridiculous amount of hours. Maybe the reason why you're not making that much money on TikTok Shop is because you're lazy. I remember I had a consultant about a year ago when I was like really starting to move. Maybe it was like 6+ months ago or something. And he didn't really teach me anything about TikTok Shop, but he gave me the best like common sense advice ever. And I was doing super well with the lives and I was like, hey, like, how do I scale? And he was like, go live longer. I was like, okay. And I did. And so I made double the money. And then there was one stage where I was actually about to travel to Italy and Switzerland and I wanted to make some money with videos beforehand. I was being really dumb and I was just focusing on lives. I wasn't doing videos at the same time. And I was like, I don't know, like Goalie seems really easy to go viral on that. I threw out a couple videos. I did go viral and I made like a couple $1,000s, which is cool. But I was like, I don't know if I should try making videos for, other products or if I should just make videos for the litter box. In my mind, I thought it was way harder to go viral for something that I hadn't seen go viral compared to something that I see people going viral all the time. And he was just like, I forget exactly what he said, but it led to me deciding I'm just going to make videos for the litter box. And I just took the principles of, understanding how to go viral, which could be using a hook that somebody used for a completely different product, applying that to your product with the synchronous transition into the rest of your script and a solid CTA at the end. And I went viral. So I was going viral on the litter box. People would go from the video into the live, and that's pretty much it. It's really, really simple. So find a good product on CaloData that you can reasonably come in on and do well with, then make videos and go live for the same product. That's what I would do. It's very, very simple. There's no need to overcomplicate it. A lot of people, once again, are just testing a bunch of different products, or a lot of people are just going live. This is another thing too, is if you're looking to scale with your live streams, post right before you're live, because then you'll get extra viewership into your live stream. You'll have a bump of 300 people at a low level on that video who have the option to go into your live. So yes, you can be making videos for a bunch of different products and just be going live on one product, and you could post before. And maybe there's a chance that, if I post a Boom Boom video and it's going into a cat litter box live, that the person who's interested in Boom Boom might also be interested. They might also be a cat owner, yes, but it's way better for it to just be the same product. Another way that you could scale too is build a good relationship with the company, and you can ask them to spark your posts, your videos. So they can run every video as an advertisement, basically meaning that you're getting more and more viewership that can go into the live. Another thing, talk to the company and get live exclusive sales so that you could do flash sales. They make it way easier because it's extra scarcity and urgency. Basically, it'll show like there's 4 left and there's only 15 minutes left in the sale. Another thing too that was really big for me, this is sort of just like how to scale, build a good relationship with the company, because the reason why I did so well with the litter box is because I was absolutely radical with live hours, and I was a great salesman, so making a ridiculous amount of money. And it's not hard to be a salesman on live either. It's basically urgency, scarcity, and social proof, like I talked about before, mixed with a little bit of talking about product benefits if you have to, and answering like the most common questions that people ask, like the FAQs. It's like product benefits, FAQs, search, social proof, urgency, and scarcity. But basically, I was more or less a first mover on it because there were people doing well in the product, but they were going live for like a couple hours. And I was like, I'm going live 8-9 hours a day. I'm just going to go absolutely ballistic. The company fell in love with me, and we negotiated a crazy, crazy deal where I was able to get 23% commission, and they wouldn't even give like 12% or 15% to anybody else. So I was going live longer, selling more than anybody else. I had at least an 8% higher commission rate on a high ticket product. I was making like $65 a sale, and there were some times where I would literally be, selling 10 an hour. Like I was making like 650. There were times where I was actually making above $1,000 an hour. Crazy. And the videos, of course, are going to boost that by getting more viewership. So I'll end the video there. One product, videos and live streams. That's the best way to where you could be making crazy money. It might not be 6 figures, maybe it's 10K, but 10K a month is absolutely incredible on TikTok Shop. 1K a month is incredible on TikTok Shop. Just depends on, your desired lifestyle, your financial situation, and your financial goals. So pick a product that you think is promising, throw out some videos and go live on it. And, if your lives suck and, nobody's in your live and your videos are sucking and you're not getting any traction, test it for 5 days to a week or something like that. It's kind of hard to give advice that's not personal. So I hope that, helps you. I also do personal mentorship. That's why the people who I've been teaching have been doing over $100 an hour pretty much right away with lives, because I actually help them select their products so they don't have to do it completely blind. So let me know in the comments if you're interested in personal mentorship. I'm fairly confident that if you work with me, we'll get you cooking pretty soon. So hope you have a great rest of your day.